it's a real boost to your ego. I was like, I don't know if this is healthy. It's about time. I'm really, really grateful to be here in general, and especially this year. You know, it's a huge honor. Absolutely. And there's two female producers this year, and there were two female producers last year, and last year was when it actually ended. It's like, okay, it's been 170 years, like, not one more year. And so that's when it was announced a year ago, and now here we are today, and it's the first year of a new Hasty Pudding. About a year ago, I don't want to quit acting, but the way it's been for the last 12 years, I've directed kind of, well, I would say between things, but really when I was pregnant. Like whenever I was pregnant or post-pregnant, that's when I was doing the majority of my directing. And then about a year ago, I just made the decision that I wanted to kind of shift that, and so now acting is this wonderful, incredible thing that happens between the directing jobs. And so right now I'm in production on The Mandalorian, which is a Star Wars. It's the first live-action Star Wars television show ever. Yeah, I was going to audition for NYU, and I had my monologue and stuff, and he was driving me there, and he was like, oh, do the monologue for me. And I was like, no. And he's like, come on, Bryce, come on. Like, let's just rehearse a little bit, do the monologue. And I was just like, no, I don't want to. And he was like, Bryce, I am a top 10 director. Most actors would kill to have me listen to a monologue that they're about to do. And I said, no, I'll pass, it's good. And I think the reason for that, because when he brought it up the other day, it was another kind of, he was actually coming to visit the set of The Mandalorian, of the Star Wars thing. And when he was coming, I was like, no, I don't want you to be worried about anything. I don't want to see you being nervous for me. And it's because he's so deeply empathetic that I can see if he's, he just wants everything to be amazing for me at all times. And I think in part, like, not doing the monologue for him was just like, I just don't want to deal with your anxiety right now. And so he came to the Star Wars set and looked really nervous, and I was like, bye, Dad. Is this hot? Okay, here we go. Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 69th Woman of the Year ceremony.
And now we are proud to recognize our Woman of the Year, who represents HPI's mission to not only make life more entertaining, but to also give back to the arts community.
So without further ado, please join me in welcoming to the stage our 69th Woman of the Year,
BRYCE Dallas Howard!
Thank you. You as well?
David, you look so dapper.
Oh, stop it.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
the music.
stop it.
Bryce, thank you so much for being here today. We really are so happy to have you.
We're especially honored to have you in this historic year. As many of you guys already know, this is the first year that the Hasty Pudding will allow women to be a part of our cast.
And really, what better way to celebrate that change than by honoring such a feminist icon? After all, you have played prolific female roles such as red-headed audience girl in Parenthood and kissing woman in, and we're not making this title up, a film called Good Dick.
Yes.
Yeah. Grace,
Yes.
Grace, she's had other prolific roles as well, such as Surprised Who in The Grinch.
Got my SAG card there, yeah.
That's so...
Come to think of it, BRYCE Dallas Howard is a really interesting name. Where does the Dallas come from?
It's where I was conceived.
Oh, how did you find that out?
Pardon?
How did you find that out?
I was in first grade, and my dad went on the David Letterman show, and he revealed it, and the next day at school, a kid came up to me and said, your dad said on a show last night that he had sex in Dallas, and that's why your middle name is Dallas.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more interesting than my name, Grace Boston Logan Airport Ramsey.
Now, before you get your pudding pot, you'll have to fake cry on command.
Oh.
Here's my latest script.
Yes.
Read it quick. Lights, camera, action.
really such a shame. So, let me just try to concentrate. I need to blink because the tears are they need to come out. Woo! Now let me give this dog a huge hug. A huge hug. Little puppy dog. Little puppy dog. Go dunk.
Go dunk.
Yay! Yay! Oh dear!
We're now going to offer you a similar opportunity.
We've gathered together 3 of your mortal enemies. The Grinch! Oh my God!
Gluten!
Oh! No, please.
She's allergic.
No.
That's why it's a mortal enemy.
Cross-contamination, it's so dangerous. I have to pie somebody in the face? I
You have to pick one of them.
It's definitely like no contest. I'm so
Yes!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look at the disaster that this has become.
That's all right.
Take that, gluten. No more tummy aches for me. Do I hold it? Yes? Do I get to keep this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get the photo. Aww.
For some of probably the smartest people on the planet. You're totally bananas. I just want to say thank you guys for having me. This is totally a blast. I will never forget this as long as I live. And please accept my children to Harvard.